I'm Old Line Watches, and I'm so great. I bust the most rhymes in Maryland State. Hello, welcome to another episode of Old Line Watches. With you as always is this guy right here, Jeremy, your old man from the Old Line State of Maryland. Today, I'm celebrating, this week we passed 300 subscribers, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it's a big deal to this guy. It means a lot to me. People, actually want to watch it. Well, right. So, in honor of that, to celebrate it, 300 subs means 1, 2, and right where my face is, 3 watches to be given away. We're gonna do a little, I'm gonna roll this back just a tad real quick. The third watch is going to be courtesy of our friends over at Timepiece Monthly and the Keeper Box. They're kind of sibling companies. They do similar things, but offer fairly different experiences, and we'll go over that a little bit at the end of the video when we start going into the how to win this stuff, entering the contest and such. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and flip it around and take a look at these cool ass watches. What we now know as core timepieces started off as Sharp Brothers, and we're gonna take a look at their first effort, the Fury, a nice cool flame inspired piece. Starting right in on some dimensions here, we got 42 diameter, including the crown, 45.8 mil, with a lug to lug of 49 millimeters, a lug width of 22, narrowing to nothing because it's a NATO band. It is 12.5 mil thick, not counting the NATO, weighs in at 76.2 grams. Very nice and light puppy dog. Under the hood, we're powered by a 2353 Miyota quartz movement. And the case is made of 316 stainless with, let's go ahead and switch this up here. Have a look at this one. There we go. With brushed sides and a brushed bezel with polished upper lugs. And a little bit of polish right around the base of the bezel there as well. Mineral crystal on the front side of that thing, obviously. Push-pull crown measuring 6 millimeter in diameter. Let's take a look at the case back here, and so let's get the NATO out of the way first. That's the important thing. All right, NATO, Movo. All right, Sharp Brothers. Screw down case back, rated for 100 meter of water resistance. Taking a look at this cool dial here, we've got applied indices all the way around with the cool sword up at the 12 there. A framed date window at 3. The Sharps Brothers brand printed at the 12 there, with the Fury and the 10 atmosphere down at the 6. It's got kind of a cool flame background with a fume further background to it. So it's got like the dark fire up front and then a fume behind that to really accentuate it, to show it off. I think that's really cool. I rather do dig it quite a bit. Another really cool feature are the hands on this. As you can see, the second hand kind of has a sword thing going for this whole Sharps Brothers theme, but the actual minute and hour hands are both flame shaped, which is not something I have ever seen. So you can't call them any kind of style other than their own, though they are completely lacking in any kind of lume, as is the rest of the watch. But I'm okay with that because that looks like it was a decision made to not have lume versus trying to shoehorn in garbage lume, you know? All right, now we're going to do a couple of wrist shots here. Doing on both hands here because as you'll see on my left wrist, which is a little bit smaller than my right, which is usual for most people, it doesn't quite sit as well. Like you see how it's got that little bit of a gapping there where it doesn't on the right hand wrist. But all in all, both fit pretty well. All right, heading into some final thoughts here, props and slaps, so to speak. The design on these is completely original. Like it or don't like it, no one else has done this really. You know, it's something unique to itself. And so for that alone, major points, major respect. As far as any kind of slops might go, honestly, the commodification of it might be the biggest negative against it. Like, you see this on Watch Gang, you see this on Timepiece Monthly, you see this on a lot of different places, going for not a premium value, usually less than $100. I guess they overproduced it or just overestimated how well it would sell. I don't know. I think it was just overproduced more than anything. But it's a good watch. The NATO's, the green one there, you can see is starting to fray a little bit. That's the one I've worn a good bit. The blue one I haven't really worn much at all, so it still looks pretty good. But either way, the NATO's aren't holding up as well as I would have liked them to, though they are nice and comfy. All right, so we've got your attention. Free watches. Everybody loves that stuff. All right, so our friends over at the Keeper Box and Timepiece Monthly, like I said, have kindly donated the third watch to this, the red one. And so there's going to be a slightly different set of rules to enter. It's going to be 3 winners and 3 watches, not 1 winner for 3 watches. So we got 3 times the chances to win. So, the Keeper Box is a new service that you get sent I did a video on it. I'll put a link in the thing for it. It's pretty cool. I'm enjoying it so far. We'll see how it goes. Timepiece Monthly is a more traditional style mystery box where either monthly or quarterly, based on the tier you choose and how much that tier costs, you get a watch every month. And it's something of a surprise, but you do get to have some input, you know, which is a little better than Watch Gang's, you know, here you go, hope you like it. You know, at least they kind of try to give you something you'll like while still maintaining the mystery part of it. So, to win, the stuff you're used to: be a subscriber, like and comment on the video. That's the easy part. Now, the other part is either pick Timepiece Monthly or the Keeper Box, whichever one interests you the most. Follow them on Instagram and Facebook, and leave a comment in either one of them with your YouTube name. That way, because YouTube doesn't make you use your real name like Facebook does, so I don't want you to have to put your real name somewhere else, so to speak. So just, I say, yeah, comment here with whatever you want, and then comment on after following the Keeper Box or Timepiece Monthly on Facebook or Instagram. Just pick one of them to follow and just leave a comment on one of their most recent post, you know, with your YouTube name and like Old Line Watches or something like that, so we can count everybody. And as I was going over things, I realize now that I neglected to mention when the contest ends. The contest will end on April 14th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That is the deadline to enter. That is 2 weeks from release of the video, plus a few hours. So, yeah, make sure you enter by then. Thanks, guys. So it's a little bit more effort, but because of that, a lot of people just won't enter. So you'll actually have probably better chances with this than you have with other previous giveaways of mine. So you should do that. All right, but all this will be spelled out in the description, so go look at the description. That was an earthquake. Yeah, I just didn't bang the tripod for no reason. Okay. And if you are interested in Timepiece Monthly or the Keeper Box, there are referral links. They're not affiliate things. It's just the generic referral link. You know, refer a friend and get, you know, some money. You know, they're in there in the description as well. So hey, we both can win. All right. Well, we're gonna wrap this one up now. And if you got any questions about it, put them in the comments as well. You know, be glad to help out. And yeah, that's it. So take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Until next time, this has been your old man from the Old Line State, signing off.